Welcome to Winging It. We're playing the second scenario in the Circle Undone campaign with Taboo Preston and Taboo Diana. There is a upgrade video to go along with this that you can check out. I should have that in the links. You can see that we have there's the prologue that we had set up, and that has influenced the beginning of this since we had played Valentino and Gabriella and gotten 8 pieces of evidence. We've got only 2 clues on each of the locations that correspond to those investigators, and so we are so we've got it set up that way. So I'm going to go ahead and draw up opening hands, and we'll get started. So I had promised that I was going to set up Diana on the left and Preston on the right, and I guess that's not the mode I'm in because it looks like Preston is continuing to be our lead investigator, so bear with me. I have the right to change my mind at any time. Preston drawing up his opening hands, 5 cards. Alright, we got Leo DeLuca, we love that. Sneak attack, not that important. Thermos, I'm going to go ahead and grab it because we've got all that horror, the trauma on us, so I feel like that's good. Well connected, that is good. Decoy, we don't need enemy management stuff right away because there won't be enemies spawning. So I'm going to throw away those 2 cards and see what else we can get. Alright, okay. Lola Santiago and another Leo. Well, I can't complain about that. Pretty much got my star cards all together, and I don't know that I'll need Plucky with Lola and Well Connected out, but we'll see. Okay, Diana, of course, she always gets her Dark Insight in her opening hand, but we will drop 5 more. Okay, well, obviously, we're going to replace Terrible Secret. We got the Steadfast, Unexpected Courage, the Dodge. Okay, so Dodge is not going to be very good at the beginning because there are no enemies. So, the Steadfast actually might be good because of the Parlay test. I'm going to keep 1 Steadfast. And then, well, actually, the first thing we should do is replace that Terrible Secret before we do anything else. We got an Enraptured. Okay. Well, we definitely don't want Enraptured. Do we want any of these cards, actually? The Unexpected Courage is nice and flexible. Well, actually, the Steadfast isn't even any good because, I mean, our Willpower won't have anything to speak of. So we're going to throw away our whole hand and replace it with 5 cards. Alright. Well, 6th Sense. We have another Unexpected Courage. We got a Shriveling. And no cancels. So, but we do have the Twilight Blade. So, this will be interesting. I might ought to have kept the Unexpected Courage. The first one. But, and that is the upgraded Shriveling that I got. So, at least that is potentially usable if we can just get 1 or 2 cancels out once enemies start coming. The problem I have is that I got a lot of stuff for Preston to spend money on right now. Between Lola and the Thermos and I think we don't heal her horror right away. But just knowing that we can will be important. They'll want to get out Leo and get Well Connected online pretty quickly. I think that's the plan, and then we'll as soon as we think we can. I don't remember what the shroud is on this, first location. All right. So the agenda: Silver Twilight enemies cannot be damaged or defeated. Okay, when you draw a monster enemy, it goes just set aside, and you place 1 doom on the agenda. So, yeah, we're at a party. There aren't monsters running around yet. All right, we have hidden agendas. Okay, so we just need to find information about the disappearances by discovering as many clues as you can. And, you know, I don't remember how many we actually need to get, but I do know that we want to get clues off of, you know, the clues that were left behind on those areas. So the areas corresponding to those other investigators. So we'll see what we can find. Starting location, the entry hall. Okay. There are no clues, but of course there are 2 clues on it. A 3 shroud, and there's a resign. I guess there's nothing to those disappearances after all. Safe option is to resign. But will we do the safe thing? No, of course not. All right. So I think it's fairly obvious we want to get Leo and Well Connected into play for Preston. And then we just need to start getting resources so that we are we're going to start getting resources so that we can actually make Well Connected do something for us. Okay, so he starts with, we're going to start with him. He's got 4 on family inheritance. Okay, so he'll spend 4, 5, 6 to put Leo into play. Okay, he'll spend 2 to get Well Connected out. And then we'll spend our last 2 just getting resources. I think part of playing Preston, at least my experience with him, and I may be completely wrong about this, is that you have to embrace the slow setup time and just know that you're going to get some benefits later if you take the time with him. Especially with like a rich Preston, Well Connected kind of build. Alright. Now, Diana doesn't really have anything that... well, we can get the Twilight Blade out. We have 2 copies of Sixth Sense, which is pretty ridiculous. Is there even an advantage to having Twilight Blade out now? Not really. What's the advantage with Shriveling? We'd be firing at 3. There's no enemies. I think we're actually just going to draw cards. See if we can get some cancels. We'll try to investigate to get a clue, just to get that done. So we will commit Unexpected Courage. We're up by 2. Actually, we won't do that yet. We're going to draw cards first. Alright, so first card she's drawing is going to be Enraptured. Okay, well that actually will change my play here. So I will spend 3 resources to put Shriveling into play. With 4 charges on it. And then I will investigate committing 1 of my Sixth Sense and 1 of my Enraptured to go 2 up on this. So just, if I could get a 5-charge Shriveling, even if it's not worth anything, it'll be worth something once I start getting the cancels online. So that's my thinking. And I get to save my Unexpected Courage. -2. Alright, so I got a clue. And I get to put another charge on Shriveling. Of course, Scriptural could come along and just kill that. So I guess that's why it's good that she has Dark Insight. Alright. That is the end of their turns. So we'll go ahead and draw cards. Okay. Cunning Distraction. Really not useful right now. Oh, Silver Twilight Acolyte. Okay, well... I do not want to deal with the Silver Twilight Acolyte, especially... Wait. What does the agenda say about those being aloof? Silver Twilight enemies cannot be damaged or defeated. Wow, that's pretty terrible. Is there anything that says that it's aloof? No. Alright, well, we will definitely Dark Insight that. But, I mean, if you weren't Diana, that would just be a horrible draw. Alright, so it gets shuffled back into her deck. Dark Insight goes under her. Alright, then we draw a card and get a resource. We're going to draw an Unexpected Courage. And a resource. And our willpower is now at 2. So at least we're shriveling at 4. That's a thing. Alright, so now... that's it. Okay. So now we go to 1 of 8 Doom. Let's move our Doom tokens so I'm not reaching across. 1 of 8 Doom, and Preston's encounter is Whispers in the Dark. Alright. Each location gains Haunted. Take 1 horror. Alright. Lodge Neophyte, any empty location. After interplay, place 1 Doom on it. Parley test 2 willpower. If you succeed, move all Doom for Lodge Neophyte. Okay. Well, this is a thing that can probably be dealt with later. Not of critical concern right now. Okay. Okay, again with the slow going. Preston's got his 4 resources on Family Inheritance. We're going to play 3 of them to get Lola Santiago into play. Action 1. And then I think for our other 3 actions, we're just going to draw resources. So we get 3. So now at least he can be investigating into 3. Next turn he should be able to start actually doing things. Okay, that is it for him. Okay, Diana. We want to get the Twilight Blade into play. Actually, so I think I am going to go ahead and put the Twilight Blade into play. It's a lot of resources to do it. No, it's okay. So the thing is I need to have Dark Insight available in case I draw that Silver Twilight Acolyte. So it feels really slow and gross, but so I'll grab 2 resources to go to 3, and then for my last action, I'll spend it to put the Twilight Blade into play. And that gives me the option to play Dark Insight from underneath her. Although I won't have enough resources to do it this turn. So, but Dark Insight's really the only thing I have that can stop me from bringing that Silver Twilight Acolyte out. Alright, so that is the end of that. Our very slow start. Preston gets a Gravedigger's Shovel. That's a way to get a clue. And a resource. Diana. Enchanted Blade, which I really don't have a big desire to play. Well, it may be okay. Just means I can't play 6th Sense. So, but it is a way to fight. But I've got the Shriveling, so I'm probably okay. Alright, we are at 3 of 8 Doom. Fate of All Fools. Okay. Goes on to Preston. And then Diana is going to get a Lodge Neophyte. Okay. Place. He's aloof. Empty location. We'll put him here. Doom on it. Alright. So that is certainly a thing. Take this one away from Family Inheritance. So, if Diane wanted to parlay with one of these guys, she could think she's going to continue to draw cards. Well, let's see what Preston can do. So he's got his 1, 2, 3, 4 resources of family inheritance. He'll take one action to move that off of family inheritance. Oh, and I guess the Whispers in the Dark. Oh, that is for this. No, that was for last, so that's been discarded now. So he will connect. He uses well connected. He'll go up by. He'll go to 1, 2, 3, 4 to beat 3. Okay, so he'll investigate, tapping well connected, committing my other Leo to be up by 2. Okay, Elder Sign. So we pass and get the clue. Alright, so now where are we at? We've taken 1 action, 2 action. We'll move up into the Victorian Halls. It's a Forest Shroud. You discard the cards from the top of the encounter deck until a Silver Twilight enemy is discarded. Spawn that enemy in the Victorian Halls. Then gain 2 clues. Okay, well, I don't want to mess with that. There's 0 shroud. There's 0 clues. And it's a 4 shroud location. I think we'll gain 1 more resource. And then we're good. Alright. Diana, I think, draws a card. Looking for cancels here. Holy Rosary, almost as good as a cancel. Because that puts her up to 3 willpower. Yeah. We will move to be with Preston, and we will grab another resource. That gives us, we can play Dark Insight if we need to. We can play Holy Rosary, and then we can start parlaying with these Lodge Neophytes if we need to. Alright, so that's the end of that. Preston will get Plucky. Okay, so now we will have the ability to boost intellect with resources, which is nice. And he gets another resource. Diana is going to grab... Oh, a Dark Prophecy. Perfect. Okay. Exactly the kind of card we're looking for. Let's see. Now, I do need to see what the skulls are. Okay, -1 for the skull. -2 for the tablet. So if we're up by 2, we can use Dark Prophecy and we should be in good shape. Okay, so now we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Preston's encounter. Okay, place 1 doom on the nearest cultist enemy. Then until the end of the round, increase the difficulty to fight, evade, or parley with that enemy by 2. Okay, so this guy gets the 2 doom. And Diana gets Whispers in the Dark. Alright, so locations are haunted. Take 1 horror. Not a big deal. Okay, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting a little bit concerning on the doom, but to parlay that guy is going to be a parlay 4. So if we Dark Prophecy, we want to be up by 2, we want to be up to 6. The Dark Prophecy would boost her willpower by 1. So she would be at 1, 2, 3. Unexpected Courage could get her to 4, 5, and then, yes, the Holy Rosary could get her 6. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll spend 2 resources from Diana to get our Holy Rosary out. So now her willpower is now at 3. So we will do the parlay, committing Unexpected Courage to go to 5. So we're going at 5v4 on this test. Then when we cancel tokens, it happens when you do the cancellation. And so that will go onto her. So we're doing the test. We are playing Dark Prophecy. And we are pulling 5 tokens, picking a picture token. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we will cancel all but the skull, which means this goes under her. She gets a resource. She draws a card, which is Steadfast. And we're now at -1. Our willpower is now at 6, so we are at 5, 4. And we clear this guy of Doom. Alright, so we played Holy Rosary. We did the parlay. Then are we moving into the trophy room? No, we're going to get a resource out so we can play 6th Sense. We'd at least be investigating at a 4. So, 1 resource. And then next turn we can play Holy Rosary. Alright. So now, Preston. He's got his 4 resources on Family Inheritance. He will move into the trophy room. Look at this. And there are 2 clues, and you can spend 2 resources. You can spend 2 resources to gain 1 clue. That's once per round. It's just like having a Lola Santiago on tap. Okay. But we want to get him off the billiards room. We take him 1 action. We'll move over to the billiards room for our 2nd action. Alright. There are no clues here. You can test 3 agility, compete with other kids. If you succeed, gain 1 clue from the token pool. Okay. And there are 2 clues on this location. Okay, Shroud 3. What are we doing? We have got 2 clues so far. Alright, I think I will take another action. Take all my resources off of Family Inheritance. Although this is not going to be a huge beneficial play. Okay, we will Well Connected, which gets us to 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So 5v3. Okay, that's -1. And then we will tap Lola and spend 3 of our resources to get the other clue. So, good deal. Alright, that is the... So, he went 1, 2, take the clues off, and then Well Connected. Yep. Okay, so that's it. Time to do upkeep. Alright, Peter Sylvester. Diana. Another Holy Rosary. Well, that might be nice if we end up popping one of them. And we'll have enough resources to put 6 cents into play, so that's good. Alright. 5 of 8 Doom. Trapped Spirits. Test 3 agility. For each point you fail by, take 1 damage. If your location is haunted, which, speaking of, this is gone. Okay, well, we don't have to commit anything. We're at 2v3. We can Well Connected to pass this. I don't really see a reason. Do we care about damage right now? Damage isn't a big deal. 2v3. But what else are we gonna do? Well, we can do the agility test where we're at. To if we don't do this to get more clues, I think we'll just take this one to not spend well connected. We can just eat this one. So we're going at 2v3 because Lola's got us at 2. Oh, okay. Well, we had failed anyway. We take 3 damage. Put 1 on Lola. Okay. And 2 on Preston. Okay. Oh. Okay. Do we care about taking damage on Diana? She's going at 3v3. I don't think so. Maybe? She usually doesn't take too much damage. I want to save that next big curve for something else. Alright, so she's going to go at even. -1, she takes 1 damage. That's okay. Feel pretty good about that. I think we will move over. We'll play 6. Okay, Diana's going to spend 3 to play 6th Sense. And then she will move to the trophy room. She's setting herself up to be able to do, well, can we do this parlay actually? I think we're at 4 already, yeah. So we'll just go up by 2 and do the parlay. Alright. We'll do it next turn. We're going to take a resource. I just am paranoid about that Silver Twilight Acolyte coming, and I want to have enough resources to be able to cancel it. Okay. Now Preston. So we can do that 3 agility test. Alright. So the first action, we'll take the 4 resources. Off of Well Connected, or off of Family Inheritance. Second action, we'll tap Well Connected to do this agility test. So we're trying to beat 3. We are at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 v3. We're up by 3. Okay, so we get a clue from the token pool. Then we can move here for a third action and spend 2 resources to get another clue. Alright, not bad. It's time for us to draw a card and get a resource. Here is, okay, we've got an Intel Report. That could definitely come in handy. A resource. Maybe it's time to get out Thermos and start healing. I just want to make sure. I think we need to have either 6 or 8 clues. If I have 8, I guess it's okay. Oh, Terrible Secret. Okay, well, we'll just take 2 horror. We'll put 1 on the Rosary, 1 on Diana. No, we'll just put 2 on Diana. And then Preston will just get out the Thermos and go to town. Alright, so now we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drawing. Keeper of Secrets. At an empty location, when the Mythos phase ends, place 1 Doom on Keeper's Secrets. 3 Intellect. If you succeed, remove all Doom from the Keeper of Secrets. We have to do a 3 intellect test, and it's got to be done. Oh. I think we're going to put it on the master bedroom. It's going to be kind of a pain to keep getting it done. Alright, and then Diana. Shadowhound. Okay, so that is going to put another Doom, which could advance us. So this goes off into an off-area location because it's a monster. Alright, so, and then we get a Doom on the Keeper of Secrets, which makes me think that there is no, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're advancing this agenda, and there's really nothing we can do about it. So, I think I want to be in the Victorian halls so that, so that I have access to the rest of the board, because there's no way to stop from advancing. So, put the 4 resources, family inheritance, and we'll spend all 4 to put Thermos into play. With 3 charges, or 3 supplies. One, two, three, four, five. Trying to decide if I want to spend 2 to get a clue. I think clues are good for us. So we will spend 2 to get a clue from this location, which is, it's once per round. So we'll take another clue. Alright, then we will exhaust Thermos. Heal 2 horror from Diana. And we'll move into the Victorian halls. So it's 1 to play Thermos, 2 to get clues, 3 to heal, 4 to move. Okay. I'm good with that. Now what's Diana gonna do? Does she want to get clues? No. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we need 8 clues? Do I want to spend resources? I've got everything out that I need to. Sure. Okay. She'll spend. No. I don't think so, actually. I think we're just going to move and draw cards. We'll draw cards and then move. Okay, she's drawing a card. Card 1. Let me handle this. I'm happy with that. Drawing card number 2. Is a beat cop. Okay, yeah, I'm glad we didn't spend resources. Alright, and then we're going to move into the Victorian halls. So we are together. Alright, upkeep. Get a coup de grace. So we can help out a little bit in the fighting, a very little bit. Diana. Silver Twilight Acolyte. Okay. Resource. So now we don't have to now we don't have to worry about canceling that because we're advancing. Okay, so If the investigators do not possess 6 clues, they lose all of their clues. We do have 6 clues, okay? If they possess 6 clues, they must spend 6 clues and spawn the decide Joseph Miger, enemy at a location other than the entry hall that's farthest from all investigators, okay? So, let's go find him. He is a humanoid cultist, Silver Twilight elite. He's got to retaliate. If no other Silver Twilight enemy has Doom on it, parlay test 4 intellect to convince Joseph that this is not your doing. If you fail, he attacks you. So we got to be a 4 intellect test, which we should be able to do. We're going to put up the balcony. The problem here is we've got this Keeper of Secrets who's always going to get a Doom, and so we got to clear that and do Joseph. So it's a little bit risky. Okay. Open the campaign guide and proceed to a record of those lost, which I'll check. I believe we just read the stories, which I'm not going to do. You guys don't want me to hear anytime. But this is, yeah. So we got their clues, and so we can say that we're on the trail of both Gabriella and of Valentino. Okay, and then remove all clues from each location in play. There are no clues in any locations in play. And we proceed to Act 1B. Alright. Move each investigator and each enemy in the entry hall to the Victorian halls. Okay. So, for each location in play, find this. Okay, so we're replacing them all with the spectral versions. Okay, so put the balcony here. Victorian halls is where we are at, so I'll go ahead and look at this. This is a 4 shroud, 0 clue with a haunted of lose 1 action. That's where our heroes are. Okay, the entry hall critically has this text on it that you cannot enter the entry hall. Alright, so we got all of our spectral items there, which means now our skulls are worth -3. Player order each investigator spawns on the set aside monster enemies at his or her location. So each has been spawned. Okay, so that means Preston is going to get this enemy here. Which we'll just look at this guy. 2/3/1, Hunter retaliate. After he attacks you, resolve each haunted ability in your location. Alright. And then it says the Spectral Watcher and the other encounter sets need to go in. So, we've seen this guy before in the prologue. 3/5/3. He's defeated. Heal all damage from it. Disengage from all investigators. Exhausted. Does not. Ready during the upkeep phase. Okay, so there we go. And then we gotta shuffle in these encounter sets in the discard pile. It says discard pile, right? Yes. Preston will get, of course, so he loses an action. Oh, it's one of the few cards I did not want to see. Okay, Crypt Chill. Test 4 willpower. What will we lose? Lose either a well-connected or a thermos. So we're going at 4. We're at 1 willpower. We can pump it with well-connected to 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we want to be up by 3, so we're trying to get to 7 willpower. Right. Okay, if Diana commits steadfast, she would be committing to 1. She's got how much sanity left? She's got 4 sanity and 6 health, 10. So that's 3 icons. So with well connected, he gets to 1, 2, 3. He's at 4. Alright, so Diana will commit steadfast. Oh, wait, she could play Let Me Handle This. And then her willpower would be at 1, 2, 3. It's kind of the same, but it preserves his well connected, which is actually probably good. So, okay, Diana will play Let Me Handle This. And then she will commit steadfast, which puts her up by 3. And if we fail, we lose the Holy Rosary. We have another one in our hand. Okay, -2, she passes. Okay, and now Diana will draw a Wraith. It's defeated except for by a spell or relic attached to its location. Okay. Oh, this is gross. Okay. And of course, this guy gets a doom at the end of the Mythos phase. Okay. Preston will spend 4 resources and play Cunning Distraction, which will automatically evade all enemies at our location. That's the Wraith, the Silver Twilight Acolyte, and the Shadow Hounds. Those guys are all evaded. So that's action 1. Silver Twilight Acolyte is a problem, because I don't want him like sneaking up on us and hunting. Can we do a damage to him? If we were to tap well connected, we would be at 1, 4. Be at 4v2. Alright, we will tap well connected, and Diana will commit an Enchanted Blade. So that gets me to 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, wait. We've taken 1 action. No. We'll spend 2 resources to put out the Gravedigger's Shovel. Okay, third action, tap well connected to attack the Silver Twilight Acolyte. We're at 1, or at 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going at 6v2. Up by 4. Alright, -1. So there's 1 damage on Silver Twilight Acolyte. And then he will move into the master bedroom. Not really a place I want to hang out, to be honest. 3 Shroud, 2 Clue, 2 Victory Point. Place 1 of your clues in the master bedroom. It's haunted, which that Spectral Mist can do that. You know, we didn't even look at this, which is an 8 Doom threshold. So we're at 8 clue threshold. 8 clues I'm looking for, and we have 2 right now. How do we have 2 clues? No. We should only have 1 clue. Okay, so we are at this master bedroom. We could buy a clue with Lola, but I don't think we want to dip into our money that much. So we can get clues later. Alright, so that's so action 1 was to evade, action 2, Gravedigger Shovel, action 3 was to attack, action 4 was to move. Okay, Diana will take a shot with Shriveling at the Silver Twilight Acolyte. She is at 4, 5, 6 to beat 2. Zero. He's defeated. She will move. Only we could get the beat cop out, but we don't have enough resources. Do we draw a card? Where's our weakness? We've gotten both of our weaknesses, so we are safe to actually draw a card. So we will do that. I'm just going to draw a card. Or, before she moves, actually, yeah, that's right. Before she moves, we will take a shot at the Wraith. Yeah. Or the Shadowhound? No, the Wraith. So we're Shriveling. We are at 1, or 4, 5, 6, D2 on the Wraith. Alright, so we do take a horror. That's -2, so we don't have to, we do take a horror. We'll put on the Holy Rosary. Horrors from Shriveling. And that Wraith is dead, and because we killed it with a spell, it's really dead. Alright, so when we come back through this location, it'll be pretty easy. Yeah, and then she'll move. Okay, so that is the end of the investigator phase. The Spectral Watcher will move up here. The Shadowhound will ready. Those guys will be a hunting force to be reckoned with. Alright, a decoy, nice. Okay. And a resource. Diana will get Deny Existence. And a resource. Okay. So we're trying to set up to do this parlay with just Miger. So, which will take, parlaying with Keeper Secrets, moving in, parlaying with Joseph, which hopefully we'll do soon. Alright, and then we can work on getting clues. Okay, we are at 2 Doom of 11. Okay, place 1 Doom on the nearest cultist, then until the end of the round, increase the difficulty to fight, evade, or parley with that enemy by 2. Alright. So his parlay is becoming a 5 intellect parlay. And, oh, well, That is interesting. We get it again. And he gets one at the end of this. So now we have a problem with... I mean, we're going to have to wait and parlay him next turn. So what do we do this turn about the Shadow Hound, about the Spectral Watcher? Now, actually, the Shadow Hound's attack, you lose an action. We wouldn't even have an action to lose. So, do we have a way? Oh, man. Diana can go in there and tank a bunch. And is probably okay to do that. She's going to take some damage and horror, but it's probably okay. That gives Preston room to work. He can get clues. Makes me very nervous. I prefer to be evading the Shadow Hound, or the Spectral Mist. This is the Watcher, but what is his fight? 3. I mean, we'll be doing good enough. We can get the damage on him. Evading him would be hard. So what we can do, we can exhaust our shriveling. Then we can put out our enchanted blade, which will be good enough with some more charges. Okay. I think I'm happy with this plan. Okay. So we will spend 4 resources. Diana will spend 4 resources to put Beat Cop into play. And she will move in. And she will think... We can save a damage if we do the Shadow Hound. So, let's do it. We'll use Shriveling on the Shadow Hound. We're going at 6v2. -1. And then we'll beat Cop. Kill the Shadow Hound. Unfortunately, the Spectral Watcher will get us, but, you know, we're being a guardian. We're protecting Preston. Alright, so Preston is going to try to get these clues, I think. Alright, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we just take it off Family Inheritance. I mean, alternatively, we could have just killed the Keeper of Secrets. that could have been a thing. But maybe we don't want to do that. Alright. So, if we... use well-connected will bit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we could be at 6v3. Okay, so we'll take family inheritance. Well connected to do the investigate here. Up by 3. -3. And we got a clue. that was 2 actions. We'll take a resource, and we'll spend 3 resources on Lola Santiago to buy the last clue. Alright, cool. So, the Spectral Watcher is going to whack Diana. We'll put the horror on her, as well as the damage. Having pairs of horror on her is good because it makes Thermos go a long way with Preston. Alright. And we have another Thermos, so he's got his healing on. Diana. Okay, that's the lower level shriveling. She could have denied existence on the Spectral Watcher to get her willpower up to like 5, but I mean, she's doing okay right now. And I think we're going to lean into the Enchanted Blade is my plan. So we'll see. 6 of 11 do. Okay, lodge Neophyte at an empty location. This is a problem because as long as he's alive, as long as he's got Doom on him, we can't do the thing with Miger. And then Diana, Fate of All Fools. I don't really want to take 2 direct damage. I guess I will. Well, that puts her at 4. She puts her 3 damage away, which is not great, and I don't have damage. So I'm just going to take the horror, or take the Doom. Oh wait, this is on Preston, who can probably heal it. Alright. Preston, I feel a little bit better. We're just going to take the damage on Preston. Or is it the same difference? You know what? I'm going to give him the Doom. Alright, Diana. Obscuring Fog. Okay, well that is a super blank because there's no clues there, and there will never be any clues there. Okay, so now Diana needs... She can't do the Spectral Watcher and the Lodge Neophyte, which needs to happen. Let's see. Preston could move in, engage the Spectral Watcher, evade the Spectral Watcher, and then move back out. Diana walks in and parlays with the Lodge Neophyte. Doesn't seem like the worst plan. Preston moves in. 1, 2 to engage. 3 to evade. Spectral Watcher is elite, right? Yeah. Or, how dangerous are we with this? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 Doom in play. I think we have to do this Keeper of the Secrets. I think Preston's going to go first. And, okay, so to do this Keeper of the Secrets, so he gets this 4 on Family Inheritance. We have to... beat a 3 intellect test. If we tap Well Connected, we'll be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we'll tap well connected. To beat this parlay test. We're up by 3. Alright, -3. It's haunted. He's cleared of doom. So that was 1 action. We will go 2 action. 3 action to go into the office. Alright, this is haunted. Choose and discard a card from your hand. There are 4 clues here. Victory point 2. What I wouldn't give for flashlights. Okay, and then we will spend 2 resources to coup de grace, which deal 1 damage to an enemy at your location. That will be the Lodge Neophyte. He's defeated. So I get to draw a card. Which is Lodge Debts. Alright. There's 4 clues there. Let's see, we'll go ahead and tap Will of Santiago and send 2 of our resources into more resources to get, that's 4, to get a clue off of here. Alright. So now our doom situation is looking better. Alright, Diana's going to deal with this Spectral Watcher. So she will use a Shriveling. So she's again at 6v3. -1, that's 2 damage. Last charge on Shriveling. -2. That's 2 damage. Alright, if I was to attack, I would be at 4v3 if I was just to punch. We can preserve the beat cop. Okay, we'll punch with Unexpected Courage to go 6v3. -2. The Spectral Watcher. All doom is gone. A marker on it so we know it's not going to ready an upkeep. And now we do upkeep. Okay, get a Lone Wolf from Preston. He gets a resource. Diana. Marksmanship. Not good without a 45. Okay. So now we are at 4 of 11 doom, and we draw a Wraith from Preston. And Diana draws Whispers in the Dark. Okay. And I will ready again. Which I kind of want Preston to end at his location so he can evade him. And then we can move. Oh, and the Keeper's Secrets gets another doom here. B-Cop should only have 1 damage on him, right? I don't think I've tapped him twice. Alright. So, Preston, he's got his 4 resources, 2, 3, 4 on Family Inheritance. So, he can spend 4 of those, clearly, on Intel Report, which will get him 2 of those clues. Now, to beat a 4 Shroud, he would be going at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't really want to commit Plucky to this. Or do we just buy it? Oh, he's got a Wraith on him. Okay, so before we do the Intel Report. Yeesh. Okay. We'll just reverse this. Alright. So clearly, Diana's going to have to come up there and deal with the Wraith. Probably fine. Comes in, punch. Should be punching at 4v2. Or Preston can evade. Alright. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay. Alright, Preston will evade the Wraith. He is evading. He's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. 6v2 to evade the Wraith. Okay. Wraith is evaded. He's not even... Oh, he is a hunter. No. Whatever. Okay, now we will play Intel Report. Get these 2 clues. Alright, well, we'll spin down 4 clues on Lola Santiago to get the last clue off this location. You still have 2 actions left. So we can move, but are we really prepared for the Keeper of Secrets at that point? Probably not. Okay, we can be, because they can both move, as long as we don't draw another lodge member. Or we could... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We only need 1 more clue. Parlay 3, he'll be at 1. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. Alright, so... we'll go 1 and 2. And that's it for him. Okay, and then Diana. go 1. She will get a resource, so we can play the Enchanted Blade. We're going to get 2 resources on the off chance that we draw 45 automatic. Okay, cool. Alright, so the Spectral Watcher readies, the Wraith readies. We draw a sneak attack. Okay, that's not too bad. A resource. Diana. Dark Prophecy. That's yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. Well, it's not great because it's a -3, but at least we can know that. We can at least play it to get our willpower up, I suppose. Okay. And she gets a resource. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 6. And Preston gets Terror in the Night. Test 4 willpower. If you fail, put it in the night. If you fail by 3 or more, Terror in the Night. Do we have Let Me Handle This still? I need his will connected for Joseph Miger. So we're just gonna fail this hard. It'll gain Surge. Oh, this Whispers in the Dark is gone away. Alright, so we're going at 1v4. Okay, that is -3. So this goes up here and it gains Surge. Obscuring Fog. That's kind of okay. Unless we drop clues here, which could very well happen. Diana's gonna get Watcher's Grasp. Heal 3 damage from the Spectral Watcher. It comes in and engages her. It attacks her for damage and horror, which will put the damage here. We'll put the horror on Beat Cop. But it is exhausted from attacking. It's engaged, but exhausted. So we can actually still do things. Alright. So she can play the Twilight, or she can play the Enchanted Blade. Keeper of the Secrets. How hard is he to kill? We'd be at 3, 4, 5, 6. We could commit to it. And then Dark Prophecy. Alright, so Diana will spend 3. Again, no attack of opportunity because the Spectral Watcher is exhausted. And puts in the Enchanted Blade, which knocks out her Shriveling. Second action, she will engage the Keeper of Secrets, who now has 2 to mind. And then she will attack with the Enchanted Blade she is at 3, 4, 5, 6, beat 4. She will commit Marksmanship, and she will play Dark Prophecy for 1. So 5 tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll take the skull, which is -3 because our location's haunted. Since we cancel the other tokens, Dark Prophecy goes under her. Okay, puts us in a nice 5 will. We get to draw a card, which is Enraptured. Get a resource. Nice that Enrapture works in the Enchanted Blade. Okay. Alright, so cool. So, and this guy is gone. Now we can parlay with Joseph Miger. So, Preston, it's all on you. 1, 2, 3, 4 on family inheritance. Now, he's got to beat a what? 4 intellect. He's going to be up to 7. He would write with welcome to now. He'd be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we will play Plucky as a fast action for 1 resource. We will move in. Joseph comes on to him. Look at the balcony. It's a 1 shroud, 2 clue location. Okay. Oh no, he's supposed to be engaged. Now, we are doing the parlay. So we'll tap well connected. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on Plucky. So we're going to get 8v4. -1. Okay, so we did that. We got the parlay. Remove all Doom from this card. For the remainder of the game, Doom cannot be placed on Silver Twilight enemies, and Joseph Miger gains aloof. Okay, so he's aloof now. Yay! So we moved in, we did that. So we will actually move back. And we will spend 2 resources to play Sneak Attack to put 2 damage onto the Spectral Watcher. Actually, before we do that, while we're still here, we will spend 1 resource and tap Little Santiago to grab a clue, which gives us the 8 clues we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. To advance the act. Okay, reveal the entry hall, shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. So, okay. So, it's a 3 shroud 0 with the resign. So we can go resign. And now we just have escape the cage. At the end of the round, each Silver Twilight enemy in the entry hall escapes. Place them beneath the entry hall out of play. Move each ready Silver Twilight enemy with the aloof keyword once for the entry hall. Okay, I just realized something that I did wrong. But it's not a huge deal. This Keeper of the Secrets goes in the victory display. The Watcher would have whacked this guy to end the victory display. Yeah. And he would have, yeah. So, I forgot that the Spectral Watcher was eating the Silver Twilight guys as well. Okay. So, at the end of the round, each Silver Twilight enemy in the entry hall escapes. Move each ready Silver Twilight enemy with the aloof keyword once toward the entry hall. Okay. Alright, so then we went here, we did the sneak attack like I said, and there's 2 damage on the Spectral Watcher. Okay? That's it. Okay, he readies. Grab a flashlight and a resource. Diana. Oh, there's the 45 automatic now that we've already used our marksmanship. A resource. Okay. Okay, the Joseph Miger will move here because he is, and this Lodge Neophyte will move here. The Wraith will move here. It's a mad dash for the exit. All right. 6 of 11 doom. And we get Whispers in the Dark. So we just got Haunted. You take a horror. Shapes in the Mist. Resolve each haunted ability in your location. Well, so Diana would drop a clue, but she doesn't have a clue to drop. So, good for being the fighter. Okay, Realm of Torment into your play threat area. When you resolve each haunted ability in your location. Alright. And when her turn ends, she's got to test 3 willpower. Okay. It's not a big deal, she doesn't have many clues. Do relics? Okay, so. Alright. So Diana will go first. She's going to swing with the Enchanted Blade at the Spectral Watcher. So she is at 3, 4, 5, 6 to beat 3. Oh, and yeah. 6 to beat 3. Oh, actually, though, Diana would take a horror from... She's going to take 2 horror, actually. She's 1 horror away from being dead. Because of the haunted. Forgot about those. Okay, so actually, Diana's not going to go first. And Preston will go first. Well, no, Diana will go first. That's fine. Alright, so she's attacking 3 up. Spectral Watcher. Okay, -1. It's 2 damage. She will beat Cop. So he will come here. And Diana will move. The Wraith. Engage with her, and she'll take another shot with the Enchanted Blade. She's at 3, 5, 6 V2. -2. Okay, so the Wraith is dead, and it's really dead because she used a relic. Okay, now she has to test Realm of Torment. Her will is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 3. What do I have to boost with? I could throw a Holy Rosary at it. I don't really want to, though, but I guess I will. I should throw the Holy Rosary to be 3 up. -1. Realm of Torment is gone. Okay, Preston. 1, 2, 3. So he will, I believe, take the family inheritance. He will, that's action 1. Action 2, go here. Action 3, he'll tap the Thermos. And heal 2 horror off of Diana. We will spend 1 resource to put Lone Wolf into play. Okay. Spectral Watcher is not ready. Joseph Miger moves here. Sludge Neophyte moves here. Whispers in the Dark goes away. Right. Intel report for Preston. A resource. Diana, get draws. Prepare for the worst. Already got everything we'd want to pull with that. I don't think she's sticking around, if I'm honest. Okay. We are at 7 of 11 Doom. Preston will draw. Watcher's Grasp. Okay, he comes and he whacks Preston. For damage and horror, put the horror on Lola. And the damage on Leo. And Diana, Crypt Chill, test 4 willpower. Well, we don't care too much about losing anything really, but you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so what are we gonna lose? I think the Enchanted Blade. The Twilight Blade does basically the same thing. So, alright. So I'm trying to get the last victory point, which I believe is in the billiard room. Being greedy for victory points. So Diana, take a resource, play the automatic. Be ready, or she can just go and resign. But if she does that, the Watcher may just... I've got to at least protect Joseph. Oh, yeah, we moved Joseph. Okay. Yeah, we've at least got to protect Joseph. Alright. So yeah, I think Diana takes a resource. No. Preston will go first. We'll get 4 on Family Inheritance. We want to evade the Spectral Watcher. We're at 3. So if we do Well Connected, then we are at 3, 4, 5, 6 is good. Do we have anything I want to commit? Not really. Alright. 4, 5, 6. Zero. Spectral Watcher is evaded. Oh, we could Thermos Diana, and then how slow do we want to play this? Because I think Diana's not sticking around for very long. And she's got Deny Existence, so I don't think we need to do that. So we'll take off. So this is action number 2. Then we'll go 3 into the trophy room, which is Haunted, lose 2 resources. It's got 2 clues. and then into the billiard room. We've also got, this is haunted. You must either discard an asset you control, take 1 damage, no big deal, 2 clues, 3 shroud. And there we go. And a victory point, which is why we're there. Okay, so now Diana can take her time. She'll grab a resource. Action 1, action 2. She'll grab the 45 auto. And now, which has and she'll take a shot at the Spectral Watcher. She's at 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 up. -3. It's 2 damage. Okay. So the Spectral Watcher readies. Preston gets a well connected, which is not really necessary. And a resource. And that's gonna get emergency cash. And a resource. Okay, end of the round. The Lodge Neophyte goes under the entry hall. And Joseph Meiger moves, which is what we were waiting for. Okay. We are now at 8 of 11 Doom. And Preston draws Terror in the Night. Just 4 willpower. Alright, so we will go ahead and test this. We are going to use well connected. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll commit Peter Sylvester to be 6. So we're at 6v4. And we'll spend 1 resource to be 7v4 on Plucky. Zero, we pass. Terror in the Night does not go into the agenda. Diana is going to get Trapped Spirits. For each point you fail by, take 1 damage. If your location... Okay, that's fine. She's testing 3v3. Alright, so -3. She takes 3 damage. She will play Deny Existence on that. She gets a card, which is another 45 automatic, and a resource. And her willpower is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's at 6 willpower now, so not that it does too much. Okay, so we've already used well connected. Plucky Preston starts with 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we'll just put the big 5 because of Lone Wolf on here. Alright, so the first thing we'll do is we will discard Gravedigger's Shovel to get a clue. We will tap Lola and spend 3 resources to get the other clue. We will take an action and spend 10 to discard Lodge Debts. So we took an action for the Gravedigger's Shovel. The Lola is free and we have 2 actions left. So I guess we'll just go 1, 2. We're in pretty good shape there. And Diana will take a shot at the Spectral Watcher with the 45 automatic, up by 3. -3. Spectral Watcher is to 4 damage. She will discard the Beat Cop to do the last bit of damage. So he is exhausted. So, good on him. And then she still has 2 actions. She will move and she will take the Resign action. So Diana is out of the game. Okay. So nice and safe. Let's get all this noise away. Alright, let's see what Preston can do. Into the round. Watcher is not ready. Preston draws a Dig Deep. Gets a resource. Pardon me, knocked the camera. Got it adjusted now. Alright. We are now at 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of 11 doom. He gets Realm of Torment. Turn begins, resolve each haunted ability on your location. Aww. Actually, that's fine, because we need... Oh, and Joseph Miger was at this location, right? So he goes under. At the end of that phase. So, yeah. So now Preston moves. He loses 1 action because that's the haunted there. And he moves and he resigns. Doesn't have to deal with the Watcher, fortunately. Okay, so good deal. We got, so we rescued Miger and this other neophyte. Plus, we get 2, 3, 4 victory points. And I believe we get 2 for rescuing Miger. So we might have 6 XP going into the next scenario. If that's the case, I'll get to pick up a lot of things that I really wanted. So I'm very happy with this. I'm sorry that I realize now that my card cam went out for about half the episode, and I apologize for that, but hopefully I was able to call out everything so you had an idea of what was going on. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I feel like so far, Plucky Preston and Diana are doing pretty well. So hopefully they'll keep it up. I look forward to seeing you in The Secret Name.